Forge your destiny. You're standing at the edge of your life right now, staring into a moment that could define everything. The clock is ticking. Every second you wait, a piece of your potential slips through your fingers like sand. You feel it, don't you? That quiet ache, that whisper in your gut telling you you're meant for more. Not just to survive, but to thrive, to build something real, something yours. But here's the truth. Dreams don't wait for you to feel ready. Opportunities don't hang around until you're sure. If you don't act, today, not tomorrow, you'll wake up years from now, staring at a life half-lived, haunted by the question, what if I'd just started? The fear of regret is worse than any failure. So, what's it going to be? Will you let this moment pass, or will you grab it and make it yours? Pause for a second. Feel that urgency. This is your life. Don't let it slip away. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care that you're tired, that you're scared, or that you don't have it all figured out. Life keeps moving, and it's on you to keep up. Napoleon Hill, who spent his life studying the giants of success, said it starts with a burning desire, a fire that says, I'm doing this no matter what. Think about Thomas Edison toiling in his workshop, failing thousands of times before the light bulb glowed. He wasn't special because he never failed. He was special because he never quit. Each failure was a step, not a stop. You don't need to be Edison. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to decide, I'm starting now. Take a breath. Picture yourself taking that first step. What's one thing you could do today, right now, to move closer to your dream? Hold that thought. It's your spark. Fear's a liar. It creeps in, whispering that you're not enough, that it's safer to stay still. But staying still is the real risk. Comfort is a trap, a cozy cage that keeps you scrolling, comparing, waiting for someday. Every minute you hesitate, someone else is out there chasing what you're only dreaming about. You know that pang you feel when you see someone else living your dream? That's regret, and it cuts deeper than any mistake. I remember a guy I knew, Mike, who always talked about starting his own business. He had the idea, the passion, but he waited. Waited for the right time, the right money, the right moment. Years later, he's still talking, still waiting, while others built what he only dreamed. Don't be Mike. Don't let fear write your story. Close your eyes for a second. What's one thing you're scared to do but know you need to? Now imagine doing it. Feel the weight lift. That's where your power lives. Your mind is your greatest tool, but only if you train it. Hill said, your thoughts shape your reality. If you're stuck thinking, I can't, or I'm not ready, that's the life you're building, brick by brick. But change your thoughts and you change your world. Start telling yourself, I'm figuring this out, or I'm tougher than this. It's not about faking it. It's about choosing what you feed your mind. Abraham Lincoln didn't become Lincoln because life was easy. He lost elections, failed businesses, buried loved ones. But he kept his eyes on who he wanted to be. He chose his story. What's the story you're telling yourself right now? Is it one of limits or one of possibility? Sit with that for a moment. Write down one thought you want to hold on to, one that lifts you up. That's your anchor. Starting doesn't mean you need a grand plan or a burst of courage. It's simpler than that. Don't overthink it. Pick one thing, 10 minutes a day. Block out the noise. Shut off your phone, close the tabs, and focus. Maybe it's writing down your goals. Maybe it's reading a page of a book that inspires you. Maybe it's a walk to clear your head. Keep that promise to yourself, even if it's tiny. Those 10 minutes stack up. They turn into hours, then days, then a life. I knew a woman, Sarah, who wanted to write a book, but felt paralyzed by doubt. She started with one sentence a day, just one. A year later, she had a draft. It wasn't perfect, but it was hers. What's your 10-minute promise? Make it small. Make it real. Start today. Feel that spark of possibility. It's waiting for you to fan it into a flame. Discipline is where dreams stop being dreams and start becoming real. It's not about big, flashy moments. It's about showing up when you're tired, when you're distracted, when you'd rather do anything else. Hill called this going the extra mile, and it's what separates the doers from the dreamers. Look at Henry Ford. He didn't just imagine a car for everyone. He worked relentlessly, tweaking, building, failing, trying again. His empire came from small, consistent steps. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to show up. Set a goal today. Something small, like drinking a glass of water first thing or writing 3 things you're grateful for. Do it tomorrow, then the next day. Those tiny habits are your foundation. What's one habit you could start right now? Picture it. See yourself doing it. That's your bridge to greatness. 2. Belief is your fuel. Hill said that what you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. You have to see yourself winning before you win. Not in a vague, hopeful way, but with a clear picture that burns in your mind. When Steve Jobs started Apple, he didn't just see computers. He saw a world changed by technology. That vision carried him through failures and doubters. What's your vision? Can you see it so clearly it feels real? Take a moment. Write it down. Say it out loud. Let it sink in. Obstacles will come, but they're not your truth. Your truth is what you believe you can become. Doubt will try to creep in. Shut it down with the conviction that you're already on your way. Belief doesn't just hope, it builds. Setbacks aren't the end. They're signals. They're not failures. They're feedback. Hill believed every adversity has a seed of opportunity, but you have to look for it. J.K. Rowling got rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter took off. Those rejections didn't stop her. They sharpened her. When things go wrong, don't quit. Step back, ask, what's this teaching me? That job you didn't get? It's pointing you to a skill you need to learn. That plan that fell apart? It's showing you a better path. I once met a guy, Tom, who lost his job and thought it was the end. Instead of giving up, he took a coding course online, 10 minutes a day. A year later, he had a new career. Setbacks are just detours. Where's your detour leading you? Take a breath. See it as a chance to grow. Purpose is your compass. Without it, you're just drifting through life. Hill said a definite purpose is the starting point of all success. It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it's being a great parent, starting a side hustle, or mastering a craft. The key is knowing why you're doing this. When you have a purpose, the hard days don't break you. They remind you what you're fighting for. Think of Oprah, rising from poverty to change millions of lives. Her purpose wasn't just fame, it was impact. What's your why? Close your eyes. Feel it. That's what keeps you going when the world feels heavy. Gratitude keeps you grounded. It's easy to focus on what you don't have, more time, more money, more luck. But Hill taught that gratitude shifts everything. Look around. You're here. You're breathing. You have a chance to try again. That's enough. Andrew Carnegie didn't just build wealth, he gave it away, building libraries to lift others up. Gratitude fuels generosity, and generosity fuels progress. Take a second. What's one thing you're thankful for right now? Write it down. Let it sink in. It's a small act, but it's powerful. Resilience is your backbone. Life will knock you down again and again. The question isn't if, it's whether you'll get back up. Hill said persistence turns dreams into reality. Michael Jordan got cut from his high school team, but he didn't quit. He practiced harder, became the greatest. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about rising every time. You're tougher than you know. You've survived every hard day so far. That's not luck. That's you. What's one time you got back up? Remember that strength. It's still there. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now. The life you want is waiting, but it won't come to you. You have to chase it, build it, fight for it. Hill studied people who turned dreams into reality, and they all started with one step. Messy, scary, imperfect. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect. Take 10 minutes today, make one move, then another. Years from now, you'll either look back and thank yourself for starting or wish you had. The choice is yours. Rise up, act now. Your destiny is calling.